Hi everyone, it's Kim and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another quick pick a card reading about your guidance message regarding your current situation, with the intention of giving you some guidance or some clarity in terms of this decision that you might have to make. So if this is all sounding good to you, then keep on watching. Of course, everybody is dealing with different situations. Some are dealing with love situations. Some are dealing with finances, health, or career situations. So my hope is to give a general message for those who are watching this and for those who do participate in this reading. You have 3 stacks that you can choose from. 1, 2, 3, or you can pick from the respective stones. The first stone we have is the rose quartz. This is a crystal of love, unconditional love, anything feminine, romantic. Yeah, this is just a very beautiful, calming stone. So yeah, not necessarily that that's going to be associated with the message underneath it, although that's possible. And then the second stack is going to be the quartz crystal. This is about clear sight, clarity. It helps with the third eye chakra. It's also sometimes associated with the crown chakra. So yeah, you can look into that further if you're interested. Then the third is the moonstone. This is a stone of the feminine also. It helps with fertility and cycles sometimes, like menstrual cycles. Yeah, it's just a very cool little stone. So if that's the one that you pick, then stick around. I just want to say also that just because a stone is feminine doesn't mean that you can't pick it if you are a guy. Just pick the stack or the number or the stone that calls out to you. And it doesn't matter if something is feminine or not feminine or whatever. Just listen to your gut, and I hope by now that you've chosen. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you are also interested in a personal reading, information is going to be below as always. And I want to say thank you ahead of time for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. I appreciate it so much, and I can't wait to start putting out more stuff for you. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. If you picked stack 1, what is your guidance message? All right, so creativity. 3, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Interesting. Right away, I'm getting that some of you guys are having trouble in your creative process. You're having trouble with creating. You're having trouble with your work. It's almost like if you're a writer, you have writer's block. If you're an artist, then you feel like you're not coming up with good things. It could be that if you're a lawyer, you feel like you're feeling off your game. You know, anything regarding those situations where you're feeling like you're not doing very well in the field which you are in. You're judging yourself. There's a block in your creativity. There's a block in the flow of your creativity. All right, so you also have Hathor receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give others. So for those who pick stack 1, like there's a need for you to relax and to just let go, let your fears go. That's what the cards are saying and speaking to me. A lot of you guys are feeling very tense, like you're feeling like you're not good enough. You're being very hard on yourself is what I'm getting. But receptivity tells you to kind of drop your shoulders back a little bit and, stand up tall, make sure your posture is straight, and just breathe. It's as simple as that. The physical act of breathing and relaxing can actually help you in the situation. All right, so you also have Destiny, 10. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. So as you can see, things are moving forward. So there's really nothing to worry about. I think you're worried thinking that you're going to be stuck in this situation, and you forget that sometimes bad times do happen, but they are always temporary. And you have, oh my goodness, you have the World, 21, which is a 3. And then you also have Emperor, which is a 4. So if you're a fire sign, although you don't have to be, but if you are, this could be a very special message for you, specifically in Aries. So yeah, I think you are on your way to a very successful, beautiful path, because you have the World and the Wheel of Fortune here. So and you also have the Emperor. So maybe right now you're feeling very insecure in yourself. Definitely not the Emperor. Maybe the Emperor reversed. However, as the wheel starts turning and as you reach this completion with the World, then this Emperor is upright. So you can rest in the fact that you will get here. This is your destiny. This is where you're heading. You're just experiencing some obstacles in the road. All right. So yeah, if you're doubting where you are right now or what you're doing, if you're unsure of how to proceed forward, whether the choice that you're making is right, if it's a choice that you actually truly want to do, if it's something that you actually believe in, even if other people are basically telling you not to go through with it, if other people are being negative about that decision, then these cards are definitely saying that you're on the right path. Trust your gut, trust your instincts, because your soul is leading you to the place where you need to be. But all you have to do is be receptive to that and don't deny it. Fully accept your path, even if it's rocky or scary at the moment. All right, so let's go ahead and read this again. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Exactly. So some people will make you feel like you should be this, you should do this, this is the path that you should go on. But, everybody has their own different paths and challenges. So what is right for them is not right for you. And that is your guidance message. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked it. If you did, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. I also just want to say that, take this time now, at least, to think about ways you can be creative. I think that's also a message of the creativity card. Maybe you're feeling a block somewhere, some way, somehow, but keep pushing. If you're an artist, keep drawing, even if the things that you're drawing you don't like. If you're making music, keep making music. Try to experiment with different tones or different techniques. Even if you don't like it, keep pushing. And it goes with anybody who's reading or who's watching this right now. This is a general reading, so there's definitely plenty of ways to interpret this, like always. But, the general message, the fundamental message is the same, and I hope that I was able to explain that so you can grasp it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next reading. Okay, so if you picked the quartz crystal, your message is forgiveness, guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You have Lakshmi, bright future. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. And then 8, power, which is strength. You could be dealing with a Leo, or if you are a Leo, then this could be a specific message for you. I was just basically saying that just in case, it jumped out at someone specifically. It doesn't have to be significant for everybody. All right, we have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Now, before I get started, I'm just going to take a drink of my water real quick. All right, so what is going on? So I feel like some of you guys just broke up with somebody, and it's really eating you apart. You feel guilty for it. This person could possibly be going through a tough time because of that breakup, and so you're feeling guilt. This could be one of the interpretations of this reading. It could be a Leo, or you could be a Leo, or you could be a water sign in dealing with a Leo. The ultimate message is you made the right decision because you have bright future here. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. This is a very interesting one because I'm feeling like a lot of you, or some of you, are very guilty because of a romantic connection or an ex-romantic connection. You feel like you were responsible for this person, but you're not, because, you know, everybody is responsible for themselves. The Strength card is interesting, though, because I feel like it's really out there. Not sure why it's there. I might get some clarifiers on that, actually. Alright, why is the Strength card here? I think some of you guys are the ones that have been broken up with. And you're at this point of healing, and you thought you'd never let go, but you're like, I'm done. I'm like completely healed. I'm actually done. But you also feel somewhat guilty about this. Yeah. Because you have transformation, which is death, and prosperity begins. So you could definitely be moving on from somebody, but you never expected to. Like, if you're dealing with a twin flame situation or a soulmate situation, like, you actually believed that this person is the one for you, and you believed it so much, but now you find yourself in a position where you actually don't care all that much, and instead you want to move forward. That's sort of the energy that I'm getting from here. And it's a matter of like forgiving yourself now, I think. That's what I'm getting. I mean, this one is definitely tricky, but I feel like some of you guys are very, very guilty for this, for moving on. That's exactly what I'm getting. You're guilty for moving on, but now you realize your worth and that you actually accept what you want now. You accept your desires, and you accept the fact that you actually want to have the thing that you desire, and you accept that you deserve it. You're like releasing this guilt with the transformation card. You're forgiving yourself and you're forgiving others, and it's just, you're in this place of surrender. Or if you're not there, then that's where you need to be, because that's where prosperity will begin for you. After you reach surrender, after you let go of what is holding you back, if you can see here, it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Like, some of you guys are thinking someone is your twin flame, but it's actually not your twin flame. But as you let go and surrender to that ideal, or you surrender to that possible misjudgment on your part, then that's when prosperity and transformation begins. And that's where your strength comes from. That's where your power comes from. And that's where all these doors start to open up for you. And this is when this card comes to play. When these doors start opening up after you let go, after you surrender, and you forgive yourself and others. Also, I'm also getting that once you get to that place, then you can have this new offer. And it's going to be a good one that you will not want to miss, I think, with these two cards. For me, these two cards are like the most romantic people ever. You know, I feel for me, the Queen is more emotional for herself, but the King and the Knight is talking about feelings from someone else. So yeah, it could be this letting go and moving on, eventually bringing about this transformation. And this transformation is where, you know, you're able to come into union with who you're really supposed to be with, who your twin flame is, or who your soulmate is, or who your life partner is. Whoever it is that you want to be with is going to come into your life as you let go and release these negative energies or negative beliefs about yourself and others. So yeah, that is your reading, group 2, for those who picked the quartz crystal. I hope that it resonated. I hope you at least got something out of it. If you did, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. And if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, please. And I'll see you in the next reading. Alright, so if you picked the moonstone, you have physical activity, happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Balance 11, which is a justice card. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign, or you could be dealing with a Libra. But I think more so these two. Alright, so if you picked stack 3, the moonstone, what is your guidance message? So some of you guys are feeling off balance because you want to do something. You want to achieve something, but you feel very defeated because you feel like you're not achieving them in the amount of time that you want. You feel like things are moving very slow. You don't know what to do. You don't know really what step to take next. And you're kind of grasping for things and tips or insight to help you, which is probably why you're on this card reading, or this pick a stack reading, pick a card reading. Geez, I cannot talk right now. But that's the energy that I'm getting, is impatience with yourself, with your life, with where you're at right now. You feel like you should be somewhere, but you're not there yet, but you want to be there. So there's this feeling of anxiety. There's this feeling of feeling rushed somehow. There's a feeling of not having enough time, but so the message for you is you have to remember that there is enough time. So just ground yourself. I know it's like such a cliche message, but that's really how to pull back that sort of anxious energy, is to just ground yourself. When you're anxious, it's because you're not grounded. And also when you're imbalanced, it's because you're not grounded. And I'm also getting definitely that to balance yourself and to ground yourself, you need to get into physical activity. And so I'm picking up strongly that some of you guys are feeling very anxious and probably depressed somehow, or just somewhat annoyed with yourself and the way things are going, but you're also trying to be grateful at the same time. And all of that is happening, all of this instability and chaotic energy is happening within you because you haven't been doing enough physical activity. And I know it's so like cut to the chase, but that when I was feeling anxious, I used to go for a run, I used to work out, I used to do yoga, and it helped me so much. It helped me ground. So that could just be your message, that if you are in fact resonating with this, then you have to make that push to be physically active, or to be more physically active, and to include that in your schedule, no matter how difficult that could be for you right now. Because I know sometimes we don't want to get out of our current rut, or we don't want to change our schedule around in order to fit a workout in, but clearly it's saying that this would be beneficial for you. You also have this happiness card. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys are struggling with your physical appearance, and this could definitely help you be more happy. And it's not because of reasons of vanity. It's because of reasons of mental, physical, and spiritual health. There's many benefits on all levels when we work out, when we sweat, when we get our blood flow moving and our heart pumping. You know, it's just the body and the mind are infinitely interconnected. Let's see what other messages I'm getting from here. For those who pick stack 3, what other guidance messages are coming through? Yeah, like this anxiety could be coming from feeling a scarcity of abundance in your life, whether it be finances or friends or whatever. Just feeling like you don't have enough of something. But you do, because we all do. It's just that when we're feeling like we don't have enough of something, it's because simply that our mind has become distracted from the abundance, energy, and frequency. So it's just a matter of getting back to that. And we all do that in different ways. So it's really up to you to decide and figure out how to balance yourself. So yeah, I hope that helped you and it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it. I love reading you guys' comments and stuff like that. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't resonate with it, maybe pick another stack or perhaps check out another reading. Perhaps this one is not for you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next reading. Thanks for watching.